photographic record of the test the Lifewall U.S. Royal Master was put through at the proving grounds near Death Valley. Here it is, the Lifewall U.S. Royal Master. These tests were deliberately designed to be tough. Here's the first one, a 5-inch steel spike with a vicious point. A thing like this is sure to tear apart any ordinary tire and tube. There's the test car now with an ordinary tire and tube brand new. This was an ordinary tire of first-line quality, completely ruined as you'd expect. Now here's an identical car waiting to take the same test, this time with the Lifewall U.S. Royal Master. But first, white paint on the sharp tip of that spike to mark just where it hits on the tire. Stop the action right there. You can almost feel the vicious impact. There's the paint mark showing the point of impact. Absolutely nothing happened to this Lifewall U.S. Royal Master, either outside or inside. The spike didn't even penetrate the outer casing. And here's the brand new ordinary tire from the same test. Now let's see what this means in terms of road hazards. Imagine hitting a chuck hole almost a foot deep, like this. Right here on this sharp edge is where the tire gets its worst impact. Again, white paint to mark the tire when it hits. Stop it again, just as it crashes against the edge. The Lifewall U.S. Royal Master held up without a scratch, even though the impact was so great it bent the wheel itself. But no damage, inside or out. Now here's the toughest test of all. These are granite blocks. They're spaced that way so the car will bounce up off the first one, then slam down on the second with tremendous force, right on the sharp edge. Hold it. There's the Lifewall U.S. Royal Master slammed down flat against the granite block with terrific force. Again, the crushing impact badly bent the steel rim of the wheel, but there was no blowout, absolutely no damage to the Lifewall U.S. Royal Master. Now here's the inside story of what actually happened out there on the proving grounds. Lifewall is built on the principle of the leaf spring. This is how it works. First, suppose the spring supporting your axle were actually one solid piece of steel, like this, stiff and rigid. A sharp impact would be concentrated in one area, and of course the spring would break. Now in the actual leaf spring construction, there is no more steel used, but it is assembled so that each leaf is free to move independently. Therefore, the force of the impact is dissipated over the entire assembly. Now let's compare this principle with that of the tire. First, here's what happens to an ordinary tire in a blowout. This one little part of the tire, about a square inch, has to do all the work of resisting that spike. The full force is concentrated in one spot. The tire breaks, so of course you get a blowout. Now here's the principle of the nylon Lifewall. It is not only added support for the tire, but it is free to move and flex independently just like a leaf spring. So with this tremendous support for the tire, the spike does not rupture the tire casing, because the nylon Lifewall, as in the leaf spring principle, dissipates the impact from bead to bead. It actually doubles the tire's strength and its ability to absorb punishment. Almost unbelievable? Yes. But as final proof, here's a car being supported by Lifewall alone. Lifewall, a new word in your language, means a completely new safety in your life. Now see how this inner safety is matched by the outer safety of the U.S. Royal Master, giving you the utmost in skid protection. This is no ordinary road. It is concrete polished to a marble-smooth surface, and these men are practically turning that road into a death trap by spraying a mess of soap suds, thick and slimy, right in the path of the test cars. Now watch the car with the ordinary tires. They both put the brakes on, and the U.S. Royal Master stopped like this, while the car with ordinary tires kept right on going, completely out of control in a sickening skid. Here's the secret of this tremendous non-skid stopping power. Over 3,000 flexible traction fingers in each tire bite down through road film in holes where tires never held before. And these safety traction fingers are renewable for the life of the tire by your U.S. Royal dealer. So you get up to twice as many safe miles of driving. Blowout prevention, skid protection, and yes, beauty too with Royal Master Everlasting White Walls. Instead of the ordinary white wall that readily scuffed up like this, Royal Masters' patented curb guard gives you sidewall protection like this. Everlasting white walls, ending all curb scuff nuisance and expense. And so, the LifeWall U.S. Royal Master, with its completely unique and different construction, with exclusive renewable safety, with curb guard protective ribs, and now with LifeWall, brings you for the first time all-in-one blowout prevention, skid protection, life protection.